this is what you missed, the month of January 2025. I'm Ryan Wingfield, and I haven't given up on any of my New Year's resolutions yet, because I never made any. Psychologists say the third Monday of January is statistically the saddest day of the year, so it makes perfect sense that that would be the day Donald Trump became president again. Yes, America has its first convicted felon president. And while some are sad about it, many who voted for him are in a fervor, or in Elon Musk's case, a furor. Before Trump was sworn in, the special counsel investigating him for the January 6th insurrection released its report. And in it, Jack Smith said he would have been able to get a conviction had Trump not won the election, which admittedly makes him sound a little bit like a Scooby-Doo villain. I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you 77 million Americans. I'm of course kidding. In this example, Trump is the villain. And like any good villain, he's looking out for his henchmen. One of Trump's first acts as president was to pardon over 1,000 people who took part in the January 6th insurrection, including those who violently attacked police. Now, in Trump's defense, he might need those people again for the next insurrection. Before leaving office, Joe Biden became the first serving president to become a great-grandfather. Not to be outdone, Trump says he will become the greatest grandfather president. Sounds about right. A new Chinese AI assistant has been outperforming American AIs, causing their stock value to plummet. What's really making people nervous is the AI assistant is called Skynet. On that note, fears over AI and international wars have caused scientists to move the atomic doomsday clock 1 second closer to midnight to symbolize how close humanity is to destruction. Of course, at this rate, the clock will reach midnight in the year 2114, so that sounds like a problem for my future great-grandkids. Several massive fires burned through Los Angeles this month, destroying thousands of homes, including those of celebrities such as Mel Gibson. So, it's not all bad. Relief aid is starting to flow into Gaza following a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas. The deal was reached after months of negotiations involving multiple countries, the UN, and US President Joe Biden, which of course means Donald Trump took credit. The FDA wants to drastically reduce the amount of nicotine in cigarettes. Unfortunately, they then want to put that nicotine into French fries. Not sure they need them. The food dye red number 3 has been banned in the United States. So if you want something red, you need to use a red number 1 and a red number 2, or 3 red number 1s. Permits for climbing Mount Everest have gone up 50% to $15,000. The Nepal government says they need that money to help recover all the dead bodies up there. Spirit Airlines says it will no longer allow passengers to board planes if they are barefoot, and if they take off their shoes and socks mid-flight, they will be thrown out the door at 10,000 feet. Scientists have created the world's thinnest pasta noodle. The nanopasta is 1,000 times thinner than the next thinnest pasta, yet eating it somehow still makes you fat. Speaking of fat, global experts say they want to change how obesity is defined and diagnosed. Now, instead of relying solely on BMI, it will also be judged by how much you jiggle when you jump naked. Seems a little mean. And finally, scientists in the UK say they have found a way to take fatbergs from the sewer and turn them into perfume. Well, not so much a perfume as in eau de toilette. See, because it sounds like odor of the toilet. Look, some of these jokes are just for me, but thanks for sticking around for the end. I'll see you next month.